Thirdly, Christopher Watkins, who still feel is pretty, he moved, he PhD Cambridge English guy who married an Australian woman and is now in Australia and is not well known enough. But his approach to what he calls diagonalization, which could be overused, but what he does is he would say, for example, is justification by faith alone, but not by faith which remains alone. Is that a halfway between legalism and antinomianism? He would say, no, it critiques both. It actually, in a sense, takes up the concerns of both, because the legalist is afraid of antinomianism, the antinomian is afraid of legalism. But what it does is it's not a combination and it's not a halfway. It is a tertium quid, which it just doesn't ignore the other two alternatives, but at the same time doesn't just merely combine them. And he would say, now we do that with the doctrine of Christ, 100% human, 100% divine. We do that with the Trinity. There's frankly a lot of diagonalization, what he calls diagonalization, going on in our doctrine. Now, when you come out and try to do it in culture, I don't think it's nearly as pure, but it's actually not a bad way to think. He's bringing out a book with Zondervan next year, I hope, or maybe even this year, in which he shows how, his background is German and French studies. He got a degree in German and French literature and studies. So he knows all about, modern philosophy and structuralism, post-structuralism, all that. And he generally thinks that Christianity tends to diagonalize the left and right largely.